Hey there guys, this is Jules. I have a little demonstration here and kind of some information for newbies. Um, I guess one of the first machines that I got when I started YouTube and when I discovered YouTube and all the goodness that YouTube has. I bought a Big Shot, a xoxo Big Shot, which is a die cutting machine. Excellent, excellent, and I would recommend this if you guys are looking for a die cutting machine. I'm about to upgrade to the Pro not too long here, so anyways, I want to do a demonstration and show you guys something that I learned. Actually, Tim Holtz and I have been emailing each other the last like 3-4 days, just discussing Grungeboard and the design that he made for his dies. It has his name on it. This is the reindeer flight that he had xoxo make for him, and as you can see there, you can see that the foam has embedded itself in some parts of the legs, and they're so intricately cut and designed that a lot of times whatever it is that you're cutting, mainly chipboard and maybe some paper, will get stuck in here and tear it up. And I've been so frustrated, and I emailed him like, what am I supposed to do? I mean, all I have is some chipboard, and I do have grungeboard, but I'm cutting it for someone, and they want a chipboard, and it's tearing it up. If I pulled out the pieces from the trash, you guys would see that the legs are completely mangled. So I'm going to show you really quick. This is what I always use basically is medium weight chipboard, and it's a cardboard, but it's just compressed in a certain way for scrapbookers to use for our mini albums and layouts and cutting our die cuts into different shapes and things. And I would like to do a segment later on about dies and what the Big Shot is and what a die is and all that stuff, but I'll do that later for the newbies. So newbies, this is chipboard. This is medium weight chipboard, and you use this for a lot of different things. And this is a die cut cartridge, which is I believe it's a Biggs. Yes, it's a Biggs, what they call a Biggs, which is BIGZ. Biggs die. It's xoxo Biggs die. So what I want to do is show you the difference in the cut between your chipboard and what I've learned from Tim Holtz is the Grungeboard. Now the Grungeboard is a little bit thinner, I noticed. Actually a lot bit thinner. Look. You can see, yeah, right there. It's about half as thin. And this one happens to have the swirlies on it, and which is nice. The back side has you can tell what side is the back side, but you can totally use it too. Smoother on this side. So Grungeboard, it comes in a package normally like this. Sorry. And it has a little sample so you can feel it. One thing you should know is that it has a funny leathery smell to it, because they do use some they put some different components in it, not just paper, but also some of what is like leather in here to make it very durable and very flexible. I cannot do this with my chipboard. If I do, it's gonna break. So let me see if I can. Now I'm digging in my trash for you. So this is, I see I've been cutting some out, but if I was to bend it, see how it'll do? That's ugly. So I can't really do that, but with Grungeboard I can. So let me show you here. I'm gonna cut the extended reindeer here, and I guess that one is Dasher. He looks like he's dashing away. Okay, I'm running out of memory, so hopefully I can get this done here. And those noises and cracks and stuff is normal. Okay, so now I have it cut, but it will not, it's stuck. Now this piece is just a little piece of the other guy. And look how it's doing already. So I take him out of his frame. I'll have to clean that out. But to get him out as carefully as possible, I dig in there and very slowly start to pry it up, and I go with the next little leg, And I go with the, okay, that one popped out. I go with the next one, and it tore. I can't, and look what it's doing here with the legs. Very frustrating. It's just been peeling it off, and I've been trying to just kind of build it, put the shape back in it, but look what it did. It totally tore that up. So for some dies, chipboard is fine. For intricate cuts like this, it doesn't work too well. I did have a few of them cut and that I did pry out very carefully, and I'm tossing that one. And so yeah, so I'm having trouble. I have these for sale on my blog where I'm making the cuts and stuff, but all the good pieces that I was able to cut, I will be sending to this customer, and I'm about to cut the rest of them out of Grungeboard. Now Tim Holtz told me that Grungeboard, he's like, well, with the Grungeboard you won't have that problem basically. And he's like, well, I know it's kind of, sad to say, but not everybody has Grungeboard or can buy Grungeboard, which, yeah, because it's fairly expensive. But I do have some different textures here. So I'm going to run the Grungeboard through so I can show you the difference. Okay, so it still gets stuck, but this is my difference here. See how clean that came out? So I'm still like prying him out, as easy as possible, because I don't want all the layers to come off, thinking that it was going to, when I first started to cut the Grungeboard out of it, and clean. And to show you his little legs, they just have a little curve in it because of course I was pulling it out, but they're not peeled up at all. Here's a back leg at all. They're not damaged at all. So if you have a question about chipboard and Grungeboard will work so much better in these intricate spots, and I think I'm going to have to change some things around in my blog store because I sell a lot of cuts and I sell a lot of Tim Holtz cuts. So I'm going to be investing in some chipboard. Now they have different textures like the swirls, they have the dots, they have other embossed things on it, and then they have plain. So I'm going to grab me a bunch of plain and some other textures, but they're very pretty. So I'm about to send this out to one of my customers, and I have a nice little stack here that I got ready cut for her. Some in the plain, some in the dots. And here's the plain, and I was able to get some of the reindeers cut, not too bad. The legs were okay, and there's one little tear right there, but I'm gonna discount her for this order because she ordered some and I can't deliver because the chipboard sucks for this particular cut. So anyways, here they all are, and they're going to go in an envelope and in the mail now. So I just wanted to show you guys the difference between the medium weight chipboard or any chipboard and Grungeboard, how much better it cuts with these designs. And he also told me that he was going to take that into consideration for the next design, that not everybody can buy the Grungeboard, but he's going to try and make it more chipboard friendly, and I had appreciated that, and especially because he answered me back. So if you guys have any questions, any newbies out there about the bigs, the dies, what a die is, what a die cut is, what a big shot is, what exactly does it do, how does it work, whatever else. There's a lot of tutorials out there, but I don't have any in my library, and I just want to build my own. So if you guys have any questions, newbies, I'm here for you, and let me know, okay? And there's my review on chipboard and Grungeboard. So, alright, you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Jules signing out. Bye, guys.